Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short, and he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
43 in the middle. Hey, 5-7.
Allen now throwing again. Brian Burns, excellent job on that play. A big loss, 18 yards. From his end zone on 3rd and long, Allen. Man open, that's Terrell Owens. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
But it leads to 4th down.
Showing it. Monday. 43 at the mic, boys.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run with Jackson. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Complete to Jones. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's going to loft it. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one... Lines up to be incomplete.
And incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Allen to throw again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. The 40. 20. 10. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
This will be taken very short. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
First and 10 at the 41.
Bravo. 43's the mic. 43's the mic. I want that.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Steps away to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And here's Allen. Going to throw again. He's going to wind up and air it out. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there for the Lions. And even 50 yards. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. Now Jackson. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Walter Payton, 78 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Terrell Owens racking up catches in this contest, not uncommon from his playing days, where he listed at targets in bunches.
Yeah, I know a lot of people remember, maybe not the younger crowd, but back in 2000, he had 20 in a single game against the Bears, and that's the NFL record. Looking downfield for Jones, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
50's the mic. 50's the middle. 5. Mike, 50, Mike, 50.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. The 20. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Orbit.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. To throw, it's Allen. Looking for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Terrell Owens there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Get ready.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson, they'll roll him out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Lions will get the... Football back in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Recon, 132 fighter.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Down 80. 56, 56. Watch block, motion, block. He's crashing. Hey, he's due. Mike, come on.
Allen now on 1st down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Rob Gronkowski, 33 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Stenerud on for the extra point.
It used to be that if you were a big wide receiver and the coaches wanted to make you a tight end, you resisted the move. Now it's almost a glamour position because they have the mismatch advantage. Are you going to cover them with a linebacker? They're probably faster. A defensive back? They're going to be bigger. Tight end is the new big-time position.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get. He's got a man complete. Past the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, 83 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive, with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
43, round 80.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass set. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Jackson now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson. It's caught by Jackson. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. It's caught. Jones. Touchdown, 49ers. Julio Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as his guys are able to regain the lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. tip of the cap to them.
This will be taken short.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Strip that ball.
Half 10.
Watch out, watch out.
61. Matchbox lights. Alert.
Shit. Kill.
Go.
Throwing again. Allen. Caught by Jones. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
3 down.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Team 6.
Going for it on 4th down. Allen. Jones has it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Allen. This complete to Jones. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to...
And the pressure gets to him again.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Dancing to his left. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Anthony Barr. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position.
Tight.
Bring it.
Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
56.
6-yard line.
Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. This thrown quickly out to Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Allen looks to throw on second down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
To the air, Allen. This is caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and run forward, Bo. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line.
Big stop, let's go.
Jackson now down around his goal line. Flush to, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
On 1st down, Allen. And he will find T.O. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 1st down, Lions on a pickup of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Allen. Forced out to his left. Looking deep for Julio. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Rush in. Middle. Hey, Delta. Go.
To throw again. Allen. Complete to Jones. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43. Allen now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And again, it's Allen. Looking downfield for Jones. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Julio Jones. 43 yards. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here.
It's going to be a long day. Check 26, check 26.
Hey, box truck.
Hey, Mike's 50.
Now Allen again. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson flushed out right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Check.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Check 25. Check 1.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Throwing now is Allen. He's got it at the 15. Then he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Patrick Willis in there to bury it for a loss of 11. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was trying to get it to sweetness, Walter Payton, but it's going to be 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On the ground, this is Jackson. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They run again with Jackson. And it would appear he's going to be short of a 1st down as he's stopped right around the 29. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Jackson.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the 39, Jackson. That's complete to his running back, Payton. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down. It's Jackson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Patrick Willis. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
50 to Mike. Let's go, D. Mike 50.
Gun. Hey, Alpha.
Let's go. Pick it up, D. Hey, check that.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
High 7.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. Gronkowski, the intended target. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Patrick Willis in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now Jackson. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Jackson. Throwing on 4th down. And he's got a noon one. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays.